All right, this is 680 The Fan's continuing coverage of Atlanta Braves Spring Training 2019. Today is Sunday, February 24th. Hope everyone's having a great weekend back in Atlanta or wherever you may be tuning us in throughout Braves country. As you can see behind me, we are on the road once again. Today we are at the Fitteam Ballpark of the Palm Beaches here in West Palm Beach, Florida. About a little over 3 hour drive south and east of the Braves spring training home in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. It's the Braves and the Houston Astros here today at 1 o'clock. And of course, Ben Ingram and myself will have the call of that one on the Braves Radio Network. So check with your local affiliates for where you can find us on the radio today. Braves and Astros, Mike Fultonevich getting the ball for the Braves against his former organization, and we'll talk all about that in just a moment. But first things first, let's flash back to yesterday for just a moment, because if you missed the game, Braves fell in their Grapefruit League opener 4-3 to the New York Mets. That game took place in Port St. Lucie, Florida. A good start for Touki Toussaint in his Grapefruit League debut. I thought he looked really sharp. As he told me a couple days ago, a main focus for him this spring is fastball command. And the fastball looked really, really good, especially in the first inning. Threw 14 pitches, 11 for strikes, and mixed in some really sharp curveballs as well in the first 2 innings that he threw in spring here of 2019. So I thought good stuff from Touki Toussaint. Gives up 2 runs, a 2-run homer to Peter Alonso to left center field. But of course, if you follow the minor leagues and top prospects, Alonso, one of the top bats in all of the minor leagues last season, 36 homers a year ago. That led the minors. And of course, he led the minors in extra base hits and RBIs as well. So the Mets very high on Pete Alonso. And again, that was the lone blemish on Touki Toussaint's line. A 2-run homer, but again, fastball command looked really, really good, especially in the first inning. Threw some really good breaking balls as well. So encouraging stuff from Touki Toussaint in his spring debut. Colby Allard came in relief, gave up an unearned run on a play that wasn't made behind him. So 1 run, it was not earned on Colby's line. And I thought Chad Sabatka looked good as well in his spring debut. You'll recall Sabatka, a guy who started way back with the Fire Frogs a year ago and found himself in high leverage spots for the Braves in 2018 down the stretch. Became a really big piece of the Braves bullpen last season. So I thought he looked really, really good pitching a scoreless inning for the Braves yesterday. Offensively, not a whole lot to talk about for the Braves yesterday, but Connor Lean did hit a home run, a solo shot in the 8th inning. So anybody out there, if you had Connor Lean in the pool for the Braves' first homer of the spring, you can collect your winnings at the door. As far as what to watch for today, Mike Fultonevich will go 2 innings. He'll be followed by Bryce Wilson here this afternoon. Braves also bringing a lot of young arms. You can see they're on the field behind us here, getting stretched out, and the Braves taking batting practice behind us here in West Palm Beach, Florida. It's a 1:05 first pitch on the Braves Radio Network. Ben Ingram and myself will have the call of all the action, so hopefully you can tune us in. If not, stay with us here on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at 680 The Fan. We'll have you covered day and night, home and road from spring training 2019. And again, looking forward to seeing Mike Fultonevich on the mound today, an all-star for the Braves a year ago. Really made such significant strides. I thought he, really came a long way. And I look at Sean Newcomb as being in a spot where Fulte was a year ago, primed to really take that next step here in 2019. So looking forward to seeing Mike Fultonevich out there again against his former organization, the Houston Astros. It's a beautiful day for baseball here in West Palm. Temperatures are going to touch 90 degrees. Nice little breeze blowing here through the ballpark at the Fitteam Ballpark of the Palm Beaches. And again, it'll be Fulte and Bryce Wilson, the first 2 out of the gate for the Braves here today. As far as who made the trip, Ronald Acuna and Ozzie Albies are here, Adam Duvall as well. And then the Braves bringing a lot of younger players to round out their travel roster here in game number 2 of Grapefruit League play. Again, it's a 1:05 first pitch on the Braves Radio Network. And again, we'll tweet out where you can find us back in Atlanta, also on the MLB @Bat app as well. Ben Ingram and myself with the call of the Braves and the Astros right here from West Palm Beach, Florida. Beautiful day for baseball. Hopefully you can join us.